Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of How to Play Minetest. In this episode we're going to talk about how to set up a multiplayer game on your local network. To do this I'm showing you my whole screen so you'll get to see everything. In setting this up, there are some minor differences between Linux and Windows. I'm on a Linux machine, but I'll give instructions for both. They're really quite similar. You just have to know what you're doing. First thing is you need to be on the server tab for whatever machine is going to be serving the game. You select your world that you're going to be serving, your username, and then you hit start game. That part's simple enough. However, how to get other people on takes a little bit of work. First thing you have to do is you have to open the terminal. On Windows, you would go to your start menu and then go up here and type CMD, enter, and it will open a similar box to what you see here. In Linux, you type ifconfig. In Windows, you would type ipconfig. They're that similar. And then the number you are looking for is this number right here. 192.168.0.32. Most routers, home routers, are set to 192. Yours might be slightly different. On Windows, I think it's the IPv4 is what you're looking for. On Linux, it's WLAN 0 for whatever reason. If you're wired, it's Ethernet 0. That's right. So Ethernet or wireless. So whichever, I'm on Wi-Fi, so this is the address I'm looking for. If it was wired, it would be the Ethernet 0. Would have this field right here. So 192.168.0.32 is what we're looking for. So let's open up another Minetest window. This time we're going to click on Client. And I've already typed it in here, 192.168.0.32. 30,000, that just needs to be the same as whatever the server is set to. And we're going to log in as my son, Abinadi. So I'll hit connect. And here we are. So now there's two of us in the world here. So there's what I look like. I've got some wooden armor on. And this is why we have the chests I mentioned in the previous video, is if you go over here, as they're working on clearing out land and I'm working on building, they can put, say, the cobblestone from mining all this stone out into this chest right here, then I can get it from them and keep going on Gryffindor Tower. And you'll also notice that you can see the other players' names. I think it's within 300, 350 squares. You get much further than that, you start losing names. So as long as you're that close to each other, you can see where each other is. One of the other differences with multiplayer is everyone has to be in bed, or the majority has to be in bed, depending on how many people are playing. That we've seen that change from time to time. Sometimes it's 75% is in bed, great. Morning comes, other times it has to be everybody. So that changes a little bit. The other thing is, when you're quitting the game, you'll want to unload all your stuff into a chest, because for whatever reason, when the world glitches, usually it's the player's inventory that gets lost. If it's in a chest, it's still there. So better safe than sorry, put it in a chest, and then clients log out first. So I'll go ahead and exit OS, and then the server exits last. Otherwise, you end up with people out there and you lose information. So, in a nutshell, that's it. That's how you set up a multiplayer game on your local network. Hopefully that helps you, Jakari, and anyone else who's trying to figure that out. I've not figured out how to do port forwarding yet, so I can't do internet games, but as far as a local network game, that's how you do it. Hope you guys like that. We'll catch you next time. Until then, go build something.